Now here's a great Christmas dish you're gonna love. It's lobster with ouzo. It's a great dish. It tastes absolutely fantastic. And I'm gonna show you how to make it. It's really simple. You need spaghetti, a lobster. This is a small one. You can do, of course, with bigger lobsters. You need anise, which is, of course, easier to find dried. You need garlic, tomatoes, olive oil, black pepper, salt, and, of course, the ever important ouzo. So first things first, this is a tomato. You cut it, you put it in a dish, leave it aside. The next thing you need to do is to clear up the garlic. It's easy to do. This is the way to open up garlic. You take a wide knife, you hit the garlic with it with enough force, then it just comes apart, the skin comes right off, and then the garlic is ready for use. So you basically do this for every clove. You need about 4 or 5 cloves, and this dish is basically for 3 people. So for 3 people, this is what you're gonna do. And then you continue clearing the garlic. There's not that much, at which point you're done with the garlic. Now, next thing we have to do is, of course, to clear up the lobster, because what you do need is you need to get the meat out of the claws, and you need to get the meat out of this part of the lobster. This is the good part of the lobster, because you know, it's going to be very hard if you leave it for people to do themselves. Now, these lobsters are pre-boiled. They're very easy to break. You need a tenderizer machine like that. You break the claws and then you can get the meat out. And of course you assemble the meat in a little dish, and you're going to use that dish for the cooking, because you're going to put that all in the boiling oil. So I'm going to keep on doing this, and I'll be right back when the lobster has been cleaned. So after we prepare the lobster, which you see here, this is all the meat you get. You then break up enough spaghetti like this. You chop the tomatoes as we did earlier. We have the anise right here. We need to cut this thick stem out because that's not needed. We just throw that away. And then we got the garlic that's chopped up. So now we're ready to start cooking. So the first thing we do is we'll put the pot on the fire. We put it medium hot, and then we pour the glass of olive oil in it. Once the oil is hot enough, we'll pour the garlic. And we'll let it cook a little bit. A few minutes after the garlic, we'll pour the lobster in, the tomatoes, and the important marathos. And this is really important because this is what gives it the taste, the anise, what we in Greek we call marathos, and this really what does the trick to give it this great taste. This is a really great tasting dish, and you're gonna love it. So we'll let this boil a little bit. We'll put a bit of water in it, and at this point we of course have to add pepper and salt. We'll mix it well. We add another glass of water in it. And we'll let it cook under a medium fire. As you can see, it's boiling nicely here, and we have to let it boil to get rid of the water a little bit. And as soon as it starts boiling, the next thing we do is we take the spaghetti and we'll pour the spaghetti in. When we do that, of course, we have to push it down, mix it a little bit. And at this stage, we just put a little bit of ouzo. Although the ouzo will evaporate with the water, we're going to add more towards the end. And that's the ouzo that will remain behind. And the combination of anise and ouzo is what gives this dish a fantastic taste. So as you can see, it's been cooking for about 7 minutes. The tomatoes are almost destroyed. They're nice. There's a thick sauce. The water is almost evaporated, and at this point we'll put some more ouzo because now it's going to stay. We leave it like this to boil for maybe about a minute and a half, and then we turn the fire off, and the dish is ready. So you see, very tasty dish. But it only takes 10-15 minutes to make, and it tastes great. Huh?
Pure Greek recipe for sure, with ouzo.
Exactly. Cheers!
Cheers.